Hi everyone. Welcome back to Everyday English Talk, the podcast where we practice simple English for real daily life. I'm Anna.
And I'm Ben. Thanks for joining us today. We're happy you're here, wherever you are.
Today's topic is about something small we can all do every day to help the earth.
That's right. We're going to talk about recycling and reusing.
These are two simple actions. Recycling is when we turn old things, like a plastic bottle, into something new.
And reusing is even simpler. It just means using something again instead of throwing it away.
In this episode, we'll learn simple English phrases to talk about how we recycle and reuse, and why it's so important to reduce waste.
So sit back, relax, and let's talk about helping our planet.
And remember, you can download the free PDF transcript with today's vocabulary and exercises. The link is in the description. So Ben, let's start with the first word, recycle. Do you recycle at home?
Yes, I try to. My apartment building makes it easy. We have separate bins in the basement for all the different materials.
Separate bins? What do you mean?
We have one big blue bin for paper, one for plastic bottles and cans, and one for glass jars.
Wow, that's very organized. In my apartment building, it's a little more difficult. We don't have special bins, so I have to sort the trash myself inside my apartment.
What does sort the trash mean for you?
It means I have to separate my garbage. I have two small trash cans in my kitchen. One is for regular trash, like food waste. The other is for all my recycling.
What kind of things do you put in your recycling bag?
Many things. I recycle all my plastic bottles.
Like water bottles?
Yes, water bottles, soda bottles, and also the big plastic jugs from milk or laundry detergent. I just rinse them out and put them in the bag.
Rinsing them is important. You don't want old food in the recycling. What else?
I also recycle paper. A lot of paper.
Me too. I get so much junk mail and old newspapers or magazines.
Exactly. All of that goes in the recycling. And cardboard boxes too.
Oh, cardboard boxes are a big one for me. I order things online all the time, and I always have a big pile of boxes.
What do you do with them?
I have to break them down.
What does break them down mean?
It means I cut the tape and make the box flat. If it's flat, it takes up less space in the bin.
That's a good idea. I do that too. The last things I recycle are glass jars and aluminum cans.
Like the jars from pasta sauce or pickles?
Yes. I just wash them, take off the metal lid, and put the jar in the bag.
It sounds like you recycle a lot. Is it difficult?
It's a little extra work, but it's not hard. It just becomes a habit. After I finish a bottle, I rinse it and put it in the recycling bag. It takes maybe 10 seconds.
That's true. It feels bad to throw away something if it can be used again.
What does throw away mean?
Throw away just means to put something in the regular trash. The trash that goes to the landfill, the big garbage dump.
I agree. It feels so wasteful to throw away a plastic bottle that can easily be made into something new.
But what about things we can't recycle? Like the plastic bags from the grocery store?
That's a good question. My local grocery store has a special bin just for those plastic bags. So I collect them and take them back to the store.
That's great. I just try not to use them at all.
Yes, that's even better. That's reusing, which we can talk about next.
But for recycling, the most important step is just to sort the trash and put it in the right place.
Let's go over some useful phrases.
Sure.
First, recycle. This means to make something new from an old product. Example: I always recycle my plastic bottles.
Second, sort the trash. This means to separate your garbage into different groups. Example: we have to sort the trash into paper, plastic, and food.
Third, plastic bottles. This is one of the most common things to recycle. Example: Don't throw away that water bottle. We can recycle it.
Fourth, separate bins. This means you have different trash cans for different types of waste. Example: we have separate bins for recycling and regular trash.
And fifth, throw away. This means to put something in the trash or garbage. Example: the milk is old. You should throw it away.
So listeners, do you recycle at home? What things do you usually recycle?
Share your answer with us in the comments. Okay, so recycling is great, but I think reusing is even better and often easier.
Reuse? What's the difference between recycle and reuse?
Recycling takes energy. A factory has to use heat and water to melt the plastic and make something new. Reusing just means you use the same thing again.
Oh, I see. It doesn't have to be changed. It's just used again.
Exactly. That's even better. What's something you reuse every day?
I reuse my water bottle every day.
A reusable water bottle?
Yes. I have a nice metal one. In the morning, I fill it with water from my kitchen tap. I take it to work. I fill it again. I never ever buy plastic bottles of water.
That's one of the best habits. I do that too. It's so much cheaper, and you reduce waste every single day.
I agree. It's so easy. What about you? What do you reuse?
My reusable bags for grocery shopping.
Ah, yes. The tote bag.
Exactly. I have about 5 or 6 of them. They are made of cloth.
Cloth?
Yes, like cotton fabric. They are strong. I keep them in the back of my car.
So when you go grocery shopping, you don't use the plastic bags from the store?
I try not to. Sometimes I forget them in the car, and I feel so guilty.
I know that feeling. You get to the checkout, and the cashier asks, "Do you need a bag?" And you think, "Oh no."
Those plastic bags are so wasteful. You use them for 10 minutes to get from the store to your home, and then you throw them away.
And they are so bad for the environment. They end up in the ocean.
So I try very hard to remember my tote bag.
That's a great habit. What else do you reuse?
I reuse glass jars, the ones from pasta sauce that we talked about.
But wait, in part 2 you said you recycle glass jars.
I do both. If I have too many, I recycle them, but I always keep a few good ones.
What do you use them for?
I wash them really well. I use the big ones in my kitchen to store rice, or pasta, or beans.
Oh, that's smart. It looks nice too.
And I use the small ones on my desk to hold my pens and pencils.
That's a clever idea. You use them instead of buying a new cup or container.
Exactly. Instead of just means in place of. I use the jar in place of a new cup.
I do that with coffee cups. I have a reusable coffee cup or a travel mug.
Oh, with a lid?
Yes. When I go to the coffee shop in the morning, I give them my mug. I say, "Can you please make my coffee in this?"
And do they do it?
Yes, every time. And most coffee shops here even give you a small discount, like 10 or 25 cents off.
That's great. You save money and you reduce waste.
It's a win-win.
What about old clothes? Do you reuse those?
Well, I don't throw them away. When my clothes are still good, but I just don't wear them, I donate them.
Donate?
Yes, I give them to a charity shop. Then someone else can buy them and reuse them.
That's a perfect example of reusing. These are all such small, easy things to do.
It just takes a new habit.
Let's go over some useful phrases.
Sure.
First, reuse. This means to use something again. Example: I always reuse glass jars to store my pens.
Second, reusable bag. This is a bag you can use many times, often made of cloth. Example: I bring my reusable bag to the supermarket.
Third, tote bag. This is another name for a cloth or canvas bag. Example: she carries her books in a canvas tote bag.
Fourth, plastic bag. This is the thin bag you get from a grocery or convenience store. Example, we should use fewer plastic bags.
And fifth, instead of. This means in place of. Example, I drink tea instead of coffee in the afternoon.
What about you, listeners? What do you reuse in your daily life?
Let us know in the comments.
So Anna, we've talked about recycling and reusing. They seem like small actions. Does what I do, just one person, really make a difference?
I think it does. It feels small, but if millions of people do it, it becomes very big.
That's a good way to think about it. So, what's the number one reason? Why should we do it?
I think the most important reason is to reduce waste.
We've used that phrase. What does reduce waste mean exactly?
It means to make less trash, to throw away fewer things.
And why is making less trash so important?
Because all our trash has to go somewhere. It doesn't just disappear when the garbage truck takes it.
Right. It goes to a landfill.
What is a landfill?
A landfill is a giant hole in the ground where we bury all our garbage. The trucks take the trash there, and they cover it with dirt.
That sounds terrible. And I hear they are getting full.
They are. In many big cities, there is no more space for landfills. So we have to reduce waste because we are running out of space to put it.
And a lot of that waste, like plastic, is very bad for the environment. It doesn't break down. It just stays there for hundreds of years.
I've seen those sad pictures of turtles in the ocean or birds stuck in plastic.
Me too. It's awful. So when we recycle a bottle or reuse a bag, we protect the environment. We help keep the ocean and the animals safe.
That's a very big and important reason. It feels good to do your part.
I have another smaller reason too.
What is it?
It helps me save money.
That's true. We talked about that. How does it save money?
Well, like you said, I get a discount at the coffee shop for my reusable cup. I save money every morning.
And I save money by not buying bottled water. I just drink water from my tap.
And in many cities now, you have to pay money for every plastic bag at the grocery store.
Right. In my city, it's 10 cents for every bag.
So if I bring my tote bag, I save money every week.
It's not a lot of money, but it adds up over a year.
But I think the best reason for me is just that it feels good.
What do you mean?
When I do my part, even if it's small, I feel good. I feel like I am part of the solution, not part of the problem. I feel responsible.
I agree. It feels good to do your part. It's a small, easy way to show that you care about the planet.
It's not hard. It's not a big sacrifice. It's just a better, smarter habit.
So, let's review the reasons. 1. We reduce waste because the landfills are full. 2. We protect the environment from plastic. 3. We save money. And 4. It just feels good to do your part.
That's a perfect summary. It's all positive. There is no bad side. Let's go over some useful phrases.
Sure.
First, A. Reduce waste. This means to make less trash. Example, using a reusable bottle helps reduce waste.
Second, protect the environment. This means to take care of our planet. Example, recycling is one way to protect the environment.
Third, landfill. This is the place where we put all our garbage. Example, the city's landfill is almost full.
Fourth, save money. This means to spend less money. Example, I take my lunch to work to save money.
And fifth, do your part. This means to do your share of the work to help with something. Example, I do my part by recycling my paper.
So listeners, why do you think it is important to reduce waste?
Let us know in the comments. Now it's your turn.
Let's practice what you learned today. This is your chance to use these new phrases.
First, listening practice. Listen to this episode again from the beginning. Try to find all the useful phrases we talked about.
Listen for when I said I have separate bins for recycling.
Or when I said I use a reusable bag for grocery shopping.
Try to find at least 3 to 5 phrases like sort the trash, reduce waste, or protect the environment.
Second, speaking practice. Try to say 3 short sentences out loud. Tell us about your recycling habits.
For example, you can say, I recycle plastic bottles. I use a tote bag for shopping. I want to protect the environment.
Or, I sort the trash every day. I reuse glass jars. This helps to reduce waste.
Third, writing practice. Write a short paragraph in your notebook or in the comments.
You can start with, to help the earth, I try to. Tell us what you do.
Remember, small practice every day helps you improve.
That's right, every little bit helps.
Let's quickly review what we learned today, Anna.
Yes, it was an important topic. We talked about recycling and reusing.
First, we talked about recycling. This is when you sort the trash so that plastic bottles, paper, and glass jars can be made into new things.
We learned that you put these things in separate bins instead of throwing them away.
Second, we talked about reusing. This is when you use something again.
We talked about using a reusable water bottle and a reusable bag, or tote bag for grocery shopping.
We use these things instead of single-use plastic bags and bottles.
Finally, we talked about why we do this. It helps to reduce waste and protect the environment.
It also helps you save money and do your part to help the planet.
And remember, every little bit helps. Every small action is important.
Thanks for listening to Everyday English Talk.
We hope you enjoyed today's episode and learned some useful phrases for helping the planet.
Don't forget to download the free PDF transcript and vocabulary exercises from the link in the description. It's a great way to review.
And we'd love to hear from you. Tell us in the comments, what is one new thing you will try to reuse this week?
We'll see you next time.
Until then, keep practicing.
Bye for now.